Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is April 13th, 2016, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the economic calendar today, starting at 2:30 p.m. South African time, we have a bunch of core retail numbers coming in the United States. Then at 4 p.m. South African time, we have Bank of Canada will be making a rate decision. At 5:15 South African time, we'll be having Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is April 13th, 2016, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the economic calendar, we got just a few numbers coming out today starting at 2:30 p.m. South African time. We have core monthly retail sales coming out of the United States, and then at 4 p.m. South African time, big number coming out for the Canadian dollar. It's a rate decision. Central Bank of Canada will be making a rate decision, and then at 4:30 p.m. South African time, we have the crude oil. It's a weekly number that comes out, and then 5:15 we're going to have a press conference for the rate decision for the Central Bank of Canada. So looking at the markets, let's look at what's been going on. So finally, the EURUSD, we've been following it quite carefully throughout this whole trading range right here, as you can see up here, consolidating, really trading in a very tight range for quite a while, and then finally breaking down. So we're trading at 113.50-ish level. I don't want to say that this is a short and it's going to go back to 113 or 112, but we do see that it's forming a new trading range. Okay, looking at the upper level, obviously 114-ish. Okay, 114. I would even say 114.50, and then on the low level 113.58-ish, 40-ish. So you know, these are the upper limits. This is the lower limits, and it's trading within this time. So since the beginning of the month, it's really been consolidating up here, which it looks like it wants to take higher. It's, you know, every time we've breached the upper level, okay, if we look at a longer time frame, every time we've breached the upper level, we didn't loiter, we didn't hang out here for such a long time on one bar. Okay, we had this up, down, up, down, up, down, but you know, we've had 2-3 bars here that we're just hanging out here. So it may look like it wants to take up higher, but that remains to be seen. So I don't have conviction one way or another saying that it's going to, you know, for sure go this way or for sure go that way. You know, it's still, you have to wait for the trade to actually come through. Looking at the USDCAD, the USDCAD breaking this 128 level on the bottom yesterday and trading at 127.79. This was a beautiful trade yesterday. If you were able to catch it, fantastic. Okay, we kept an eye on this. We kept on looking as it was progressing, as it was trading in the range, and you know, it was a beautiful move on the way down for the past week. So I mean, that's almost a 200 and something pip move on the way down. So if you're able to catch it, fantastic. Looking forward, let's see what the rate decision actually comes out. Okay, let's see how that actually rates. I mean, looking at a long term, we have way more to correct ourselves back to 108, 110 level, even par. Okay, 101, 102-ish levels. So you know, historically, this thing has really been par against the dollar, besides a couple of, you know, times that it retraced. But as you can see, since, you know, 2002, we've been, you know, so the Canadian dollar's got much stronger, and you know, we've been on a much stronger Canadian dollar, or I would say over the past 7 to 8 years, than what it's been showing for the past 2 years. So you know, markets consolidate. They're cyclical. You know, there's a rotation in the markets, and it's happening. So keep an eye on that. Looking at the Dow Jones yesterday, Dow Jones had a little bit of a big day yesterday, but you know, it came back to its higher level. As you can see, every time we go down to 17,495, boom, we take it back up. So I'd like to see this continue, though. Okay, I'd like to see it break from the upper levels to give me some sort of confirmation that this thing is going to go up higher. Okay, so you know, what's beautiful about this 4-hour chart is that if you're trading the ranges, you're making money, okay? And that's really what it's all about. And like I said, you know, I don't have conviction that it's going to go up above, you know, it's going to continue going higher, but, you know, keep an eye on it and look how it unfolds. Looking at oil, oil has been continuing its rally this week, trading at 41.60-ish level, as you can see here, and it's on this upper limit. So I'd like to see it actually continue its rally, and perhaps we could get to $43 a barrel. We haven't been here since November. So about 5 months away. You know, are we, you know, is this finally a formation that's correcting itself on a monthly level, on a monthly chart? It's a little bit hard to say at this stage if it's going to correct itself back to the $60 range. But you know, but you do see a hammer, okay, which is down here. This is a hammer formation on a monthly chart. So I don't believe on a weekly chart it's really going to show. So you see that it didn't really show. I mean, this would be the hammer, and that would show or represent some sort of turnaround in the market. But you know, that has yet to be seen and yet to be confirmed for oil. Okay, as you know, output is great, and you know, countries are not producing as much, and the prices are still going down. So it's quite a rotation. Looking at gold here, we're tracing a few points yesterday, about $10 after, you know, hitting its 1215 level and taking it up above. So, you know, it's consolidating up here. I would say, you know, if the Dow Jones continues rallying, maybe it's going to take a breather for the gold, and it's going to get back to this 1215 level until there's going to be some sort of confirmation on either side. Looking at the GBP Japanese yen, we're at this bottom on a monthly chart, you know, and we had this, you know, we had a short covering and then a big sell-off afterwards, and now we have another short covering. Let's see if we're going to finally consolidate at these levels, you know, after this has been, you know, actively been aggressively been selling off since October. So I'd like to keep an eye on this and see if it does consolidate here. Maybe we'll make it back to the above this 60 level. Okay, which would be, you know, a big move for the GBP Japanese yen. So lots of stuff going on this week, lots of stuff unfolding. Just a matter of, you know, needing to be in it to win it. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.